Hey everyone, it's Draco Magnius back for another episode of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we explored the sealed temple and talked with an incredibly old lady who was waiting for us for many, many years, and probably had a really aching behind because of it. Then we left the temple and we discovered our good friend Gorok here, the Goron researcher. And now that we've used a bird statue for the first time around him on the surface, he is impressed. Goro! What was that? The statue just reacted to you. What did you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I have got to know. Yeah, I can't tell him. I have to examine this statue further, bud. Who knows what I might find out. Alright. But enough stalling. Time to do some other stuff. And while we're here, as you can see... I wanted to roll into it. There is a fruit up there. You can't get that down. Up, and we have two more bugs. If I can get a good... The woodland rhino? Yeah, woodland rhino bugs. And, by the way, with the grasshopper that I told you guys about, I was actually mistaken on the name. It is not the woodland rhino bug. It is the... it's not the woodland grasshopper. It's the Faron grasshopper. But I was right with where it was found, tall grass. You may have wondered why I came up here instead of going where the dowsing told me Zelda was. Well, there's a reason for that. At least I think there is. Wait for it. Yes, there is. Shortcut into the Faron Woods. Now, every time we land here, and we need to get in the Faron Woods, we don't have to go all the way through this, go into the temple, go around. Now we can just jump up on the log after landing. So, useful to do that before you keep moving, because you will have to come back here. Some more fruit. A log. Magic. Come on. Fine, be that way. And now that we've reached this point, no need in leaving the beacon there. Yoink. Into the Faron Woods. Master, you have entered Faron Woods. The plentiful water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. It is logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region. Faron Woods makes up the majority of this area in the map, of course. And I can't show you the rest of the map because Fee is talking to us. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in the area. I recommend you continue your use of the dowsing ability to search for her. Alright, might as well show you... No, not the menu. Not the help. The map. We are currently here. Look at this place. It's pretty big. But don't worry, we'll get through. By the way, I was not cutting that tree just to cut it. Nope, this one doesn't have it. There's a save statue right here. Ah, there's one up ahead. I guess I can introduce swinging now, because, well, you could probably figure it out. You swing the Wii Remote forward and backward until you're ready to hit A and jump over. Now, you'll notice that... Oh, hey, another grasshopper. But anyway, you'll notice that this tree is glowing in the center. Well, keep slashing until you make it to that point, and a rupee will fall out. Usually a green rupee, so it's not that big a deal, but hey, rupee's a rupee. As some guy whose name escapes me, which I think it was Ben Franklin, said, "Penny saved is a penny earned." And we have more bokoblins. Oh, it's telling us to douse. It's saying that thing is Zelda. Maybe she's hiding in the plant somehow. Well, let's kill these bokoblins before they can do anything. Wait a minute. That's no plant. Get down! Alright, now let's see what the hell's going on. I was dowsing for the ladies, and now I found a plant thing. Huh? It's gone quiet. Quick! Now there's green one! I didn't even know they came in green! Don't hurt me, Kweep! Huh. Master, I picked up a highly interesting spike in dowsing readings from the creature you just encountered. Really? Yes, Master. Based on the creature's characteristics, I must conclude that it is a peaceful, forest-dwelling animal, known as a Kikwi. Kikwis are intelligent beings capable of speech. However, such a creature could obviously not be confused with Zelda. It is unclear why such a creature would elicit a dowsing response attuned to Zelda. You should follow the creature and investigate this phenomenon. Yeah, that thing is the farthest from Zelda you could possibly get. Well, let's get going. You know what? I'll explain how to get up these slopes. Very simple. Run. And stamina fruit! I sense the Kikwi. You know, I do have to disagree with Fee on one part. She said it was an animal. It seems more like it's a mix between a plant and an animal to me, because the thing on its back isn't like parts or anything. It is legitimate plant. Well, would you look at that? Now, if you try to run around, he will run to the other side. So what you're going to do, slash the mushroom. By the way, while we're on that subject with the mushrooms, remember I mentioned mushroom spores going into your bottles in an earlier episode? Well, to get the spores, you just hit the mushroom. You only have to do it once, but I just hit it so it'd keep the flow going. You hit it once, and it releases these spores. You collect them in the bottle, and what the spores do, they manage to freeze the enemy. And this one's a shiny one. Not exactly sure why it was shiny, though. We'll probably find out later if we come back to this region for it. Oh, another thing about dowsing. If you're dowsing and you come to a ledge, it will not let you jump over it. Which is probably a good thing. I mean, you'd fall down, and that wouldn't be fun. And that's why you roll into trees in this area. Before we talk to the Kikwi, who thinks we haven't noticed him yet. Log. Up and under that log was a treasure. These treasures are very abundant in this world, but collect them because they're very useful. An amber relic. They kind of just, for lack of a better way of saying it, they're just kind of around in certain areas. There's no specific way to actually finding them. It's just, you know, you'll find them. Trust me. It spotted me again! Whee! You don't want to eat me? Queek? And come to think of it, why did you fight those red monsters? Fight off those red monsters. Keep it up! I'm Machi. I'm a Kikwi. You seem okay, even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. Well, that hurts. I don't think I'm scary. Aside from the fact I throw kittens off ledges and destroy trees for no particular reason. That's weird, Kiku. A little while ago, I ran into another funny animal like you. But that one was a girl. See, we could either say who or ask him if it was Zelda. I'm gonna go with Zelda. What's a Zelda? I don't know who this girl was, Kikwi, but she was in a bunch of trouble when I saw her. A pack of those mean red guys were after her, Quee, but she escaped with the Kikwi elder. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. This information indicates she was assailed by monsters, but somehow evaded capture. However, I infer that she is still in significant danger. I have marked the position of the Kikwi known as Machi. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikwi most likely produces a false positive dowsing reading due to the previous direct contact with Zelda. Oh, so Zelda didn't turn into a Kikwi. She just, you know, was around this guy. Using this hypothesis, I theorize there is an 85% chance that the Kikwi leader will also generate a dowsing reaction for the same reason. I propose you continue dowsing for your search on your search. I propose you continue dowsing to search for Zelda. You really spooked me, Quee. You keep some very strange company, friend. Keep up. Sounds like you're set on finding this friend in the Elder. You're headed that way. Anyway, Quee, would you mind telling our Elder that I'm safe? Cheer up, Kaweep. I bet your friend is safe with our Elder. Alright, so now let's use our good old dowsing to find the Elder. Okay, so he's that way. And we have a Deku Bob on this slope. Don't try to attack him with your sword while doing that. You'll just fall down. Use a giant boulder. It's much more fun and hilarious to watch. Strike! Nope, he didn't drop anything. Let's move on, shall we? And another Amber Relic just kind of lying around. Those things are a nuisance. You see the spike balls on the ground? They explode. They also stick to you, so if you do find that any have stuck to you, just roll and they'll go away. And we have another enemy, the Octorok. Like in most Zelda games that he's been in, you can't get near him or he'll duck. And hitting him with your sword does nothing at this location. So what you're going to want to do is, you saw he spits rocks, shield bash him back into his face. There's nothing really up here that you need. I just wanted to check and be sure. And you can't use it as leverage to go over there. Oh. You know, it might help if I got to the other side of the tree. Alright, while we're here, might as well push this so we don't have to run around over and over again. And, just like before, Amber Relic under the log. There's a lot of logs in this area, as you'd expect, it being the woods and all. And here we go. Up and up ahead, you'll notice... Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. Up ahead, you'll notice this door here. Anyone who's played the Legend of Zelda games could tell you this looks a lot like the symbol of the goddess Faori. However, it's missing the circle here. Now, I am not going to lie to you and say this is not a temple, but we cannot get in there. Door shield's shut and we have no way of opening it. It'll become important later. As I said, it is, in fact, a temple. Or at least the entrance to the temple. And another owned Octorok. Oh hey, and I knocked a bug out of the tree. Woodland Rhino Beetle. Caught it without even having a net. Awesome. Alright. Well, enough fooling around with that. Let's go see the Kikwi Elder. Okay, you're gonna have to cut this rope free, obviously, otherwise you're not going to be able to swing across. Gee, I wonder where that giant... Ah, crap. Anyway, as I was saying, I wonder what that... Okay, this time I am going to get on that rope for sure. Oh, thank God. As I was saying, I wonder what that giant mass is. I'm gonna go around. Apparently we can talk to it. Oh my God, it's a Kikwi.
Kwee, I am Butcher, the Kikwi Elder. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage, Kwee. You are clearly a master swordsman.
A blind person could probably have found you. Where's Zelda?
Zelda? Ah, the girl creature with the blonde hair. She looked like one of your kind. Yes, she was with me, Kwee. But now is not the time for such talk. The woods are full of monsters, and I am worried about my missing tribe. Kwee, the shock and worry has made my memory of the girl quite hazy.
Is he extorting us?
What? You say you've met some of my people, Kwee? Kwee, so Machi is safe, eh? Ah, but the monsters, they are still lurking in the forests. I don't dare leave this spot.
You're larger than any monster I have seen to date. Aside from the Nightmare Beast, but that doesn't technically count because we haven't actually seen him in real life. If anything were to attack him, he could just fall on it, and it would be the end of it.
3 Kikwis are still unaccounted for. Could I ask you to search for them? And make sure they are safe, Kwee. I'm worried sick for my fellow Kikwis. If you could calm my fears, I might be able to remember more about where the girl you seek went off to, Kwee.
Learning that Zelda is no longer with the Kikwi leader is an unfortunate setback. He may still have useful information. Taking this into account, I calculate an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kikwis for the Elder. I apologize for increasing my volume, but even though I'm recording, my mom's boyfriend George is still talking very loudly, and I am trying to cover it up, because I can't really cut it at this point in time. To expedite your search for these forest-dwelling creatures, I have added Kikwis as a dowsing option. Da-na-na-na! New dowsing thing. Do you need me to explain how to switch dowsing targets? No thanks. Additionally, I will mark any Kikwis you discover on your map and disable the dowsing reading for them. That way you will not revisit the same Kikwis. This concludes my explanation. When ready, please begin your search for the missing Kikwis. Now we're cutting this a little short. Hold on first. You drag the Kikwi. As I showed you before, you can change your targets. Anyway, We are cutting it a little close, so I'm going to try and find all the Kikwis before I end this episode, but we'll see how it turns out. But before that, let's go into this little area right here. Dang it, I wish I had another bottle so I could catch that fairy. Oh, hey, and another, Faron grasshopper. Wait, I can step on... Ah! You know what, screw it. He gets to live. Okay, time for walking across a tightrope. It's not that difficult. You just lean the Wii Remote in the direction opposite of the way you might be falling, and, oh dear lord, forgot about these. You can shake them off by shaking your Wii Remote. So it's not that big of an issue when they land on you. And there appears to be a Kikwi in that tree. Hold on 1 second. Yes! Let's see. There's that. Yes, that's a new type of Bokoblin enemy. This is called the Bokoblin Leader. You're going to want to take him out first, because if you don't, he has a little annoying power. See that little horn on his side? He summons more like that. So kill him first, before any other of the Bokoblins, so you don't have to mess with him over and over and over again. But if you do want to farm for ornamental skulls or for golden skulls, you can, you know, leave the leader alive just so you can kill him for it. Kikwi! You fought off all those red guys? So does that mean you're a good guy? See, I've got this problem. My legs have turned to jelly and I can't get down. Think you could help me, Kikwi? I detect no monsters in the immediate area, and therefore conclude it is safe for the Kikwi to leave its perch. It seems that this Kikwi is unable to descend the tree. I suggest you find a way to expedite his dismount. If you find yourself lacking ideas, you can press 2 to review your available actions. I know exactly what we have to do, but I also noticed that in this area, is it this tree? Nope. Oh, well, yeah, that tree too. Okay. There were a few trees that had glowing light on them, so I'm going to cut those down first before we help the Kikwi out of the tree. I'm a fireman. I help animals out of trees, or animal plant things. Anyway. There we go. Okay. The best way to get him down is... Yah! Faceplant. Ha! Pun intended. Ouch! That, was effective. Anyway, thanks to you, I'm saved. Keep blip! Sorry. Keep blip! One more time, then I'm giving up and we're moving on. Keep the leap! There we go. Really? The elder was worried about me? Well, I'm glad to hear he's safe. Kwiku! My name is Lopsa. If you see the elder, can you please tell him where I am? Oh, Kwi, my legs are still shaking. I have marked the location of Lopsa, the Kikwi, on your map. However, dowsing readings indicate there are still Kikwi to search for. Kikwis to search for. I thought you were another monster. Don't scare me like that, Kikwi! Alright. Now, something I didn't mention that I really like about this game is, unlike the other Legend of Zelda games where what you really have to do to get to the temple is just walk up to the temple, in this game, even in like areas that I guess you could consider towns, you have stuff to do. Like right here is we're searching for the Kikwis, which I technically count as a puzzle. So there's that. In other ones you'll have to find like key pieces, and you're going to need to solve interesting puzzles, and it's a lot of fun. And that should be high enough. Or low enough. Yep, that's the right height. And there. Another log means another amber relic for us. Can't win them all. Alright, now to introduce the Gwei. It's not a dangerous enemy at all. Its only attack is to poop on you. And that doesn't even do damage. But if you manage to kill one, see if I can hit him with the sword from, nope, not from that height. See? He just poops on you. I dodged his poop. Where did the Gwei go? Oh well. I couldn't try the Skyward Sword strike on the Gwei. Bummer. Yeah, so we really don't have any way to up. Hey, there he is. Ow! Oh yeah, he can also rush you like that. Forgot. Got him. Eat that, Gwei. Only 5 rupees. I was off. But anyway, let's keep... Actually, you know what? Let's go up here first. I know I said we're going to be looking for the Kikwis moreover, but I am still sticking to that. Because up here, even though there's a bird statue, this area commands an excellent view of your surroundings. It would be wise to utilize this vantage point to douse for the nearby Kikwis. That's why I'm up here. Let's see, it doesn't seem like there's any over in that direction. There's one, the center area, and one over there. So, another Gwei. Oh, 2 Gweis. 3 Gweis? Nope, 2. Just 2. Oh no, I was right, 3. And now I just smell of poo. It's very easy to get rid of that. Just roll. Or you could also... You could get in the water. Gwei actually do not drop any treasure. But they do drop 20 rupees. And I know what you're thinking, well, they dropped 5 before. It's on occasion, I suppose. I'm going to cut out the rest of these Gwei battles from the video, so I'm not boring you to death. Suck it, Gwei. And I'm wrong, they actually drop monster claws. Huh. Thought it was only the keys that did that. Oh well, learn something new every day, people. Even though I said we were going to collect all, well not collect, but find all the Kikwis, I actually think I'm going to cut this here instead. I need to give my dog some medicine. So, on the next time of Legend of Zelda, the Skyward Sword, we are going to find the rest of the Kikwis. See you then.